Well, we're back with another video today. So we haven't really been doing videos, but we have been streaming for the last 3 days, which have been going great. I want to thank everyone who's come along, everyone who's donated. That has just blown my mind. I thank each and every one of you, and it's been great hanging out with you. Well, on this channel, we've been doing quite a few videos in the past regarding Dr. Disrespect. I absolutely love that guy. He's one of the funniest streamers going, and he's probably the only one who's got a knack for it. He's entertaining. His production value is through the roof, and it just shows that quality and quantity, when mixed together perfectly, is amazing. Everyone knows that he was actually banned from and fired, whichever one will call it, from Twitch earlier this year. No one knew what was going on. September, he comes back, he's on YouTube, and his first couple of streams, I think for like the first week and a half, each stream he'd done was breaking the 500,000 view count, and it was just unbelievable. You had people like Ninja and all these who have done, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 900,000 and all these. But those were when he was doing tournaments and everything else. But when you got Dr. Disrespect, the guy who is an absolute business-minded genius in my eyes, come out and say, yeah, Twitch hasn't told us. Things get a little bit iffy. But what we're going to look at today is that some truth has now started to slip through the cracks, and he may have given away himself, Dr. Disrespect, why he was banned from there or fired. So let's spin this around. This is what we got. The truth behind Dr. Disrespect ban is finally coming to light. Dr. Disrespect and his ban from Twitch have been an ongoing case since late June. Recently, the ball had been set rolling, and Dr. Disrespect appears to have revealed some new information. Dr. Disrespect getting banned from Twitch is no secret at this point. This story began back on June 26, when Dr. Disrespect was permanently removed from the Twitch streaming platform. He was streaming, he had, you could see that he had a message, he was looking at his phone, then all of a sudden, he was just went into something, and then that was it. It just kind of got shut off. Generally, when a ban happens, especially a permanent ban on such a high-profile streamer, the facts are out in the open. The community usually finds out soon as to why the ban occurred. That wasn't the case with Disrespect. To this day, there has been no official public release on why the doc was banned. The doc would typically tell viewers that it was an ongoing legal battle and that details couldn't be revealed. However, the case has now started to take a turn towards the possible truth behind what happened to Dr. Disrespect. In early September, more controversy began when Dr. Disrespect and Nadeshot crossed paths in the Vicstar Warzone tournament. Not because those were any problems, but because Nadeshot was on Twitch, and in turn, Dr. Disrespect was playing through Nadeshot's stream. Two other streamers around that time, they streamed them as well, so you had Crim6 and Snoop Dogg. The rules of Twitch were technically broken in this case, but like a majority of the situation, things were complicated. So what it is, literally, because if I was on Twitch and someone was on YouTube and the person on YouTube got banned, I'm not allowed to stream with that person or have anything to do with them in my stream. But obviously, because this was a huge Warzone tournament, they had to cross paths, and it was, they were going to happen. So first, Nadeshot and Crim6 were forced to play with Disrespect through the tournament, though they could have muted him. Second, the shady situation surrounding the doc means no one is sure just how serious the ban is. Regardless, Twitch took notice and they changed the community guidelines to fit the situation like this. Which is interesting because it's almost like, well, this has been on there now for years, this rule. You can't stream with someone if they're banned. But this has happened and okay, yeah, we'll change it for this. So that shows that something has gone on which, in my eyes, is not the doc's fault at this moment in time. So the doc would now be separated from the community even further. The doc knew that before, but it was now set in stone. It's clear that the situation has become more frustrating, and Doc might have revealed the real reason as to why he was banned. In a stream clip from Dr. Disrespect on YouTube, the gamer addressed a donation. He then went on to say the following. So, the actual comment was, what's going on? And he goes, Master Chief Navy here says, Rich Miller, hey Rich, imagine the Navy going in there and getting rid of you, huh? Just out of nowhere, and then bringing in 3 new cadets. Because you know what, they said, man, even though he's going to turn Master Chief, that's a big, huge salary. Imagine that, Rich, but thankfully that doesn't happen to you. This quote came after a question from chat in which they wondered if Dr. Disrespect was being silenced by Twitch. He claimed it wasn't them silencing him, but rather that he had to be quiet in his best interest for the ongoing legal battle. However, that quote may be the real truth to the whole mess, and maybe the community will get some answers soon. Well, with that kind of goes in my eyes as well. It says, well, they got rid of Dr. Disrespect, who was supposedly on a $20 to $25 million contract with Twitch. All of a sudden, Mixer goes. So you had Ninja and you also had Shroud, who went to Mixer, both on huge deals. I believe Ninja was something in a range of like 25 to 30 million for so many years, and Shroud was like 9 to 15 million. Obviously, they're huge. Obviously, at that time as well, Twitch said that they would pay Dr. Disrespect a huge sum of money not to go to Mixer. Obviously, Mixer went under. They had to pay Ninja and Shroud what they owed them because they're the ones who broke the contract, because they're the ones who went under and then sold Mixer to Facebook for some unknown reason, even though Mixer was owned by Microsoft. And that's basically what he's saying there. He goes in the Navy. They get rid of the hired guy because he's on too big of a salary, and he's got other people coming in, so that's where the money went. That's why he thinks, and to be honest with you, with him saying it's in his best interest to be quiet, that probably goes to show that at this moment in time, the lawsuit that's going through, if he starts talking about it, blabbering about it, he's probably signed an NDA, which from Twitch means, well, if you don't talk about it, we'll settle something and you may get a bit of the money back or whatever. Because that's what it looks like to me. With him saying that, it was almost like Twitch saw, like, ooh, if we get Ninja back and we got Shroud back as well, we haven't got to pay the doc this money anymore. We don't need to. So we'll just ban him. Because in their terms and service as well, they say they can ban anyone they want to and they haven't got to give a reason. Which is bullshit in my eyes. That is absolutely terrible because that just makes them think, oh yeah, we can just get rid of anyone we want. Which is what they done. And they got rid of Doc, and obviously that 20 million salary now for him is gone. And with that 20 million, they could easily split that between two people, or like and he said there, and then bringing in 3 new cadets. 3, that's the magic number, right by there. Is someone else going back there as well that we don't know about yet? Has someone popped up and they were like, well, we want this, or no one knows. But that's what it seems to be, is that they got rid of him to bring Ninja and Shroud back and pay them whatever they wanted, 10 million each or whatever, just to stream on their channel instead of going to YouTube. But to be honest with you, with the doc on YouTube, he may be making more money now. We don't know. Obviously, his streams, he makes so much money in donations. I've seen some of his streams where he's earned in one stream a couple of $1,000s, and that just blows my mind. There's the first time he came back, I think he made something ridiculous, like 5 to 10 grand just off donations. People were doing $100 here, $200 there, $300 there. One guy went in with $500. And that's not including his membership either. If you become a member of the Champions Club, which is an extra, I think it's like $1.99 or $4.99 a month, you get custom emojis, you get extra stuff. But with that as well, though, even if he just had, I don't know, even if you just had 10 of them per stream who are, I've become someone that's $40 straight away. It may not be a much, but that's $40. That's lunch or something like that, But obviously, I'm just saying that's small numbers. But when you got people who I constantly see on it, new member, it could be up to $4,000. Yeah, hell, it could even come up to like 14,000. No one knows. No one knows the exact numbers. And obviously, he's got his merch, which is selling through the roof at the moment. I think he's, even though he's been sacked from Twitch and he's like, I was on Twitch, it was my home, it was this. He's making out like a bandit now on YouTube. And to be honest with you, I think it's probably the best option for him at the moment. Because he is making so much money there, it's ridiculous. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see each and every one of you in the next video.